What's up, guys? Got a 2020, yeah, it's 2020 389 Pete behind me. Got pressure in the coolant system, trying to figure out why. Show you a couple of things that we're doing to diagnose it properly. It could be the head. We're leaning towards the head, but we need hard evidence, hard facts. So I'm gonna show you what exactly we're gonna look for and how we're gonna diagnose it. Right down here by the dryer, we took this hose off and hooked up a regular old air line. So what'll happen is it's gonna feed air right in there by the compressor. And that in turn will push it up in the coolant, because sometimes these heads will go out. Those compressor heads are known to have problems. All right, so it's got that hooked up, and now we're gonna look for any signs. Don't see any bubbles. So we'll go to the other side. Still don't see any bubbles going on. Now, remember, we've got 150, 170 pounds of air here in the shop. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this down in here and listen at the other end to see if I can hear anything. And in the meantime, while I'm listening, I'm gonna have him down there disconnect and reconnect the air hose to see if I can hear any difference in that. Disconnect. Connect. Disconnect. Connect. So I've been doing this a couple times, on camera, off camera. I haven't heard anything. So I'm gonna move on to the EGR cooler and check that. So I'm gonna check to see if there's coolant in any of the EGR systems. So we're gonna pull the intake manifold off to check that and see where that'll lead us. Okay, now I don't see any coolant in there at all. So we got none in there. We got nothing in there. So that rules out the EGR cooler. All right, you've probably seen these before. Simple block tester from Napa, any auto parts has them. We did this before, didn't see anything, didn't seem like that was the problem, which would then indicate the head, right? We're missing something. I'm not able to find it. And maybe it's just the radiator that's busted. But we've had a lot of coolant leaks, just constantly, a hose here, a pipe there, a bunch of leaks like that. So we're gonna try this again and see if we can find something. So, but we checked the EGR, and we'll roll with this and kind of see where. So he's gonna go crank it now, and we'll watch this and kind of see what happens. we've done that test. We've done the air test. We've done those things, and we can't figure out, you know, what it is. Now, that's our situation. You may have an evident problem, you know, with the air compressor. The head, you could buy the separate head from Peterbilt, Kenworth. You know, you have the dealerships you can buy it at. In our specific situation, we will be changing the head. We have oil seepage coming through the turbo. We changed this turbo probably about 10,000 miles ago, and we realized there was oil coming through the head. So we decided next time we have the chance, we're gonna replace it. We have some of these coolant issues. We're suspecting it may be the head. I'll keep you updated on it. But we're just gonna go ahead and change it anyway. And get that done. So I'll have another video coming out on changing that head. But that is how to properly diagnose where your pressure's coming from your tank.